everyone, welcome to Diksha Vedantu. I'm your Aditi Ma'am, and in this video we are going to talk about the exact roadmap to your 95% starting right now. After the July has ended, your vacation mode is finally over, and from August, if you start revision or from the very beginning, how to cover all the syllabus with exact weightage of the chapters, which chapters to do first, everything we are going to study, and till February, till your class 10th boards, how exactly you have to study to reach the mark of 95%. We are going to see the right approach today. Now beta, you have 7 months, but within that you have 3 exams. What are those 3 exams? Your half yearlies, your pre-boards, and then your boards. 4 if you have 2 pre-boards. Now how to utilize them in your power, how to utilize them to get the final result we want in our boards, so that mark sheet looks something to be flaunted off. Now beta, starting off with the very first thing, the mistake that all students do while preparing for these board examinations. Beta, 45 lakh plus students sat in the CBSE board examinations, class 11th and class 12th included, right? Out of those, I have the number 25 lakh class 10th students alone in this whole country, and out of that 88 to 93% of these students actually pass, but only a small majority of them pass the 90% mark. Even the 95% mark is even lesser of these students. Why? Because the majority of us make these small mistakes that cost us big marks. What are those mistakes? Treating half yearly just as a school exam. Now that you know when my time was there, the half yearly was also added in the final examination, in the final mark sheet. But right now they don't have that much weightage. They just have the weightage in the internal examinations. So that's why students have started treating them like nothing. So that's the biggest mistake. When these exams are here, they are here to test you. They are a verdict. They'll tell you what your mistakes are. They'll tell you where you should improve, and that will eventually help you in your boards examinations. Am I right? Yes, I am. And that is why these examinations are important. Till these examinations, you have to study everything. You have to give everything in your power to make these worth it. They are there for a reason. Okay. Next beta, cramming before pre-boards. After half yearly, a lot of you again will realize, oh shit, I should have started earlier, and then you will start cramming everything without understanding. And again, there is no revision cycle, there is no proper structure for your studies, and hence you will lag in front of the topper that is sitting ahead of you, right? The third is ignoring NCERT. We say again and again, NCERT is your holy scripture, and we all ignore it throughout the year. From the starting, it is not important. Let's just do some random questions from this book, from that book, that help book. Nothing is going to work if you don't know your NCERT by heart. Okay. And last, skipping mistakes analysis after every exam. Beta, these mistakes, these exams are for a reason, and that reason is that you understand your mistakes, you know what are your mistakes are, and then you improve on them, not just to see the mistakes and get sad and again change nothing about it. Now, how to get out of it, what exact roadmap you have to follow starting August till February is what we are going to discuss, and we are ready to discuss, because we know these are all the mistakes that we don't have to make. Right now beta, starting with August, this is to build the base. August is just the month where you have just started. I'm taking a clean slate. You have done nothing till now. PT tests are okay, but fine, but they're just cramming. So let's just go with the clean slate. What do? Finish 50 to 60% of the syllabus. Right now, go watch the lectures, go watch the one-shots, come in the live sections. We are coming. There will be links in the description. You will get all the recorded classes. You will get assignments, tests. Go click on that link, join that session, join that course. It's completely free. It's completely free on the Vedantu app. So go get that. It's free. No harm in getting that. So just click on that link. You will get everything on one section. Complete your syllabus first. 50 to 60% of your syllabus should be completed. Your NCERT should be done. Now ma'am, how will I study this much? Beta, actually you should have started from March, right? And you didn't. So you had fun for the last 3 months. Now you have to be a little more towards your studies than fun. Okay, you have to give a little more time because you were apparently having fun for the last 3 months. Now, with that, numericals. Now, what we miss is, I'll do the NCERT, I'll do everything and I'll just leave numericals till the end. No, do the solved numericals. If you are so feared about unsolved, you think you can't do it, do the solved ones. Come in the live sessions. I'm doing numericals in every live session. So come in the live session, join the sessions and understand and ask doubts if you have any. Next, habit. Make a formula sheet, make a diagram notebook, make a equation notebook and paste it front of your desk. Make that one sheet, just one page formula sheet, one page reaction sheet, and that's all you need. This is what you have to do in the whole of the August. Give 2 to 3 hours every day, finish 50 to 60% of the syllabus. Everything is available on the channel. Join the live sessions, do the numericals and form a habit of showing up every day, of making these formula sheets, short notes and coming and revising those, right? August is done. Next beta, September, your half yearlies are finally here or about to start. So revise only what is coming in the half yearly. See, the goal is to get everything permanent in your brain that is at least coming in the half yearly. Other than that, rest we also have to do, but at least what's coming in half yearly, that is imprinted in your brain. That's the first thing in September, right? So study what's in the half yearly syllabus. No new chapters at this moment. August, complete the syllabus. September, no new chapters, just revising all that stuff that we studied in August, right? Practice full length papers, mock tests, weekly assignments. Where will you get these? Link in the description, both for class 9th and 10th, but for 10th we also have that, so go check this out. All the weekly assignments will be there, all the links will be there, all the full mock length 40 plus tests will be there. So go and get this and analyze them. The last point is equally important. If you just give those tests, do not see your mistakes, they are of no use. You are making the same mistakes in the next test and you will make the same test in half yearly, pre-boards, boards. What we want to do, we want to analyze ourselves and then improve our mistakes. That's the whole motto of your September month, is to improve your mistakes. Okay, next beta, going to October. Now is the time to complete the rest of the syllabus. Your half yearly is done. As soon as they're done, take a break of 1 to 2 days max, but now start covering the whole syllabus. That's what we need to do, because we want to cover the syllabus and then jump right on to revision. So in that syllabus, what you want to do in October, complete your 85 to 95% syllabus. That includes equations, that includes diagrams, and in other subjects in maths as well. Complete everything. Okay, write down equations, formula sheets, diagrams, everything should be on your tips at this moment, or at least completed. You should have gone through them at least once. Okay, you should have drawn and practiced making NCERT diagrams at least once or twice in the month of October. Now when you finally reach November, now is the time. First is to complete the syllabus, but now is the time to deep dive into the first revision, first full revision that you need from the November month. You close the whole syllabus and you consolidate. Consolidate means you gather all your notes, you gather all your short notes, you gather all the formula sheets, chemical equations, diagrams, put it in one place and start to revise. When you start to revise from the very first, that's not what we have to do. We have to do a chapter wise weightage. How will we know what are the most important chapters? I have a video not of the most important chapters, the most important topics among those chapters. So go watch that video. It is available for class 10th in the YouTube channel in itself. So go watch that video, do the revisions and start the revision, do the numericals, the formulas, the chemical equations, diagrams. Again, I'm repeating all these. Why? Because this tells you how important all these equations and diagrams are. Numericals, go solved ones, then unsolved ones, come into the live sessions, ask your doubts, solved ones, unsolved ones, live session, ask your doubts and repeat. That's what you have to do. Chapter wise do the numericals, PYQs. I will get you the PYQs. You don't have to worry about that. Just come into the live sections, we'll do the MCQs, the theory questions, the numericals, every single thing I will get to you. Okay, so just subscribe the channel and hop onto the live sessions. Whatever are already done, go join them, go look at them, and then start joining the live sessions. Show up every single day. Okay, so meanwhile you're joining my live sessions from this August only, so July only, you will build the base till November, and you won't have to go through the solved numericals anymore. You will know the PYQs by heart as well. That's my guarantee. Okay, next beta, that is your December. Now your pre-boards will actually start. You start doing the sample papers, you start doing the question bank that CBSE will release, sample papers the CBSE will release, the previous year sample papers, the previous year question papers. Give the full length mock test in a proper exam like environment, 3 hours completely, chemistry, biology, physics, everything should be done in those 3 minutes, the whole paper. And timing should be checked, because what happened, we know the concept but we don't have the speed, so we are not able to complete the whole paper in 3 hours, and that's the biggest mistake students make. They don't get their speed and accuracy right. So we are not like them, we are competing with speed as well. Next, your weak spots. After you give these mock tests, after you attempt these sample questions, you will know that these are my weak topics, these are the topics that are important but I am not still good with them, right? So I have to revise them, I have to analyze them, I have to revise them and do these numericals questions, look at the questions as well. Okay, then beta, the last thing is your pre-boards. Treat pre-boards like your actual boards. These are maybe of no use, but they will have a little weightage in internal assessment as well, but they will give you an idea of how boards are. The anxiety you will feel, the fear you will feel, everything will be 10 times in the boards. And if you are able to handle these good in boards, great. But if you are not, then it will give you an idea of what to do. Maybe you can do something to calm yourself down. Maybe you can talk to your parents before coming to the exam, or your friends, or some of other people you have in your life that makes you calm, that makes you compose just before the exam. So that is what we are focusing on in December. It is the final preparation before the battle, before the real battle. Month 6th, that is your January. New year, new resolutions will come. But now what will be your resolution? Your resolution is to revise. Now the final revision after pre-boards, you know your mistakes, you know where you lag, you know your weak chapters, your weak topics, and now you can revise even better. So you revise full syllabus in just 15 to 20 days again, and then do the papers again. Give the sample papers and see how you improved. You improved, right? Now after that improvement, again revision, do the fix, improve yourself. Again we will do the revision, because these boards will not be done with just one single revision or 2 revisions. You will need multiple revisions. We will be coming live every day almost. You will have so many questions to solve, so many work to do, but it will be just for these 2 months. After that you will have free time before you start something new, something else. So this is the time beta to actually gear up and to actually be ready for the gear shift, because this will be one of the best time of your lives if you handle it really well. When you see your result after class 10 boards, you will be really happy that you have given this much time. You were so hardworking, you gave so much time, and you actually were shown the results. Okay, and now finally February, it's the board time, the final time when papers are here. Now what you have to do, you are just calm and compose, no anxiety, no worry, because I have given the half yearlies, I improved, I gave the pre-boards, I improved, I gave the mock tests, I improved. This much improvisation is better, is good for your final boards. So we will just recall, we will go through formula sheets, we will embed them in our brain, in our soul at this moment, that at 3 AM if someone wakes you up and asks you a mirror formula, it should be ready in your brain, huh? 1 by v plus 1 by u equals to 1 by f. That's what, and you go to sleep again. That's what you have to do for just 2 months. Okay, then you get into the rhythm. You start doing your examinations in the exact spot, exact time. 10:30 to 1:30 is your exam time. So you wake up 9 in the morning, get dressed, sit in the position and start your sample paper, start your mock test at 10:30. Be it complete it before 1:30, and if you can, great. If you still can't, we need to work on the speed. Now we know we have revised lots of times, we know the concepts, but speed may be an issue, so we need to overcome that as well, so that we have plenty of time to even go through the whole exam again. And sleep properly at this time. Eat healthy, sleep properly, drink proper water, do not catch cold, do not catch other diseases. So stay healthy so that you can go into the exam hall composedly, calmly, and you can write your examination, right? So beta, that is the whole plan. Now just have one tip for you. After this, you need some paper presentation. August to your February, it's a very important time, but if you don't have good presentation skills, none of all these revisions will matter. So your teacher wants to present the answer. Teacher wants to look at a neat copy, not handwriting, just neat copy. So underline the final answers, write the answers in point, draw the margins, cut properly, diagram, label them properly, follow a proper pattern in numericals. Everything will be available in the channel, and I will make videos for you as well, what exactly you need to take care of. Okay. And second tip from my side is the blurting method. Ma'am, what you're saying, when we revise, when we go to the NCERT, when I want you to complete the syllabus, what I want you to do? I don't just want you to read the NCERT line by line like a puppet. Right? I want you to read it and then blurt it out. Close your notebook, close your book, and write it in a rough notebook, whatever you studied. Photosynthesis, the chemical reaction, what are the products, what are the reactants, whatever you remember. Then compare it with the actual book and repeat what you missed, what you didn't miss, to find out your weak spots. See if you are able to balance the chemical reaction or not, and repeat it again so that it gets engraved in your brain. The methodology you have to follow to learn anything, to revise anything. This is an underrated revision method, but now you know. And tip 3, the mistakes notebook. Keep a separate notebook where you write everything down, what went wrong during that half yearly, pre-boards, revision, mocks. Write them down. Then in optics, the lens formula you forgot, you used some other sign convention. What you had to use? Make a proper table. If you are making a proper table, then that's the best thing, because when you go back to it, you will see what a theory, so many mistakes I made. You'll feel overwhelmed. Just make a table, what I did wrong, what is the right thing I should do, and this will help your brain to remember what was the mistake and what is the exact thing now you have to remember other than that mistake, right? And beta, that is it. These are all the tips I have for you, the whole planner I have for you, so that you can become a topper in your class 10th boards. I know you want to be. Great. That is it for this video. I'll meet you in the next one. Follow this properly.